Right. Hi guys, I just want to apologize for not making a video in a while. I got so caught up with a bunch of senior stuff because I went to Disneyland on Friday and then when I came back on Saturday, I was really tired because we didn't leave Disneyland until 5 in the morning. We went to the ESPN zone at 2 and we didn't leave until 5. So I was so tired when I came home. I had to go to my nice house and then I came home and I fell asleep and then Sunday had homework. Monday, homework. And so I thought, you know what, I need to make a video. I need to catch up on my videos. So after this live stream, I'm gonna make another live stream on my other channel to keep you guys up to date on what's going on. And please stay tuned because I have a big announcement, but it's not official yet. So I'm not gonna actually say it yet. But it's a really big announcement, and I really want to tell you guys. And I'm hoping that it comes true. This is okay. So I'm kind of gonna give you guys a hint. So this is the first time I've ever dated a guy that lives in Cal. Well, not the first time, but I don't know how to describe it. So, those of you that know me, you know that I'm currently in a relationship with a 24-year-old guy named Sandeep Deshpande. And I know what you're thinking, 24, why? To me, age is a number. It shouldn't matter how old someone is. If they love you and they treat you the right way, then that's a good guy. And a lot of people are like, why would you date a guy that old? And it's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? What? So my computer is actually on 24%, and it's not gonna. My Macs don't really charge that fast, especially because mine the fan is on. So I'm gonna have to make my second live stream on here. In fact, let me go on Safari, and I'll get my live stream for that channel on here. But yeah. So anyway, I just got done. I didn't get done watching it. I didn't really watch it, but I was watching this video on YouTube. I like to watch these videos of people meeting their long distance boyfriends for the first time because one, I can relate to it because I've met not people that I dated, but just people in general. I've met people that I've met online. I've met them in person, and I know what it feels like to meet someone in person because and I've actually met people without met my best friend when I went to New Zealand. I met Gary by myself, in the hotel lobby. Well, not by myself. My mom was kind of there, but she left because we were the last day there because she was packing. And yeah, and so and I was watching it, and there's one thing about Victoria that I just don't. If you don't know Victoria, she's my best friend, and I love her. Don't get me wrong, but there's one thing about her that I don't understand, and that's she cannot stand coupley romantic stuff. And I don't know how because even when she has a boyfriend, she's like, oh, and it's like, how do you expect to have a boyfriend when you don't like being romantic? What's the what's the point of having a boyfriend? I never quite understood that. I was on the phone with Adele one day, and I don't exactly remember when this was because me and Adele broke up like a month ago, or at least it feels like a month ago. It might have been a couple weeks ago. I don't even know. Um, and we were talking on the phone, and I think Adele was like, "You." We were talking who's gonna hang up, and I was like, "No, you hang up," and he was like, "No, you hang up," or something like that. And she just goes, "Ugh," in front of not my mom, my stepmom. I kind of consider her stepmom, not really. And it just was like, okay. And then just now, I was watching a video of this girl about to meet her boyfriend, and I think it's cute. I don't watch it because, oh, I have a boyfriend that's gonna meet me. I watch it because I think it's cute and I can relate to them. And so sometimes I even comment on them, if they make a video and they're like, oh, I'm gonna meet him, stay tuned. I'll comment below and I'll say, oh, like good luck, like it's so worth it. You know, like I'm not like a bully. I don't sound a bully. I comment nice things. You know, I watch videos and I don't watch it because that's me. Like that's selfish. I watch it because I like watching it. And I guess those videos irritate her because the second she heard it, she was like, okay, I'm just gonna mute my laptop because I don't like those videos. And I was like, and so I asked her. Honest to God, I asked her. I was like, is it because you don't have a boyfriend? Like, I want to know why things like that irritate her. And she was like, no, it's because I've seen too many of them. And then after that, she just hung up. And I was like, okay, like, it was kind of weird. And then me and Raj just like stared at each other for like 5 seconds. No, not 5 seconds, like 5 minutes. And then Raj was like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. And I know what she was talking about me because what she does is she'll hang up like the little baby she is, and then she'll go and she'll text Raj because Raj tells me. So it's like, and so she'll text Raj, and Raj will be looking at me, and I know that she's texting Raj because I know Raj. Like I've met Raj, like I've known Raj for 2 years, and so when Raj is on his phone, you can tell. Even if he's hiding it, you can tell. And so I was like, okay, you know what? And it's kind of sad because I have like 2 weeks until my graduation, and she really wants to start drama. It's like, okay, you can be like that. That's not my problem. Like I don't understand how someone can get so easily offended by that because honestly, I'm not even offended by it. Like if someone asked me a question, I would give them an honest ass answer. Like I wouldn't hang up. Like where's gonna be offended by it? Like I asked you a question, dude. Like I go to a school where if you seriously do that, you get made fun of. Like that's because it's dumb. Like if someone asks you a question, you don't walk away. You answer the question. Like so, I was gonna ask Raj like where Victoria went, but I could kind of tell that she was upset because that's what she does. Apparently, she doesn't want to say anything that will hurt me, so she walks away. Even when she's at my house, if there's drama, like when she told me that, I was like, really? Because I I was like I don't know. I didn't even know how to like respond to that because I I am see. I don't even say like I can't believe she said that. Um. Okay, so I'm starting my live stream on my other channel. Um. And yeah, so I'm gonna be live streaming probably until like 10:20 at the most because I am kind of tired and I'm going to go to bed because I have school tomorrow. And yeah, so there you go. Okay, hi guys, and welcome to my live stream. Those of you that are not subscribed to my other channel, um, welcome. So I apologize for not making any videos like for 4 days. I've been really busy with Disneyland and trying to finish a lot of my projects because I have a lot of homework and projects that I have to do. Um, but I am on track to graduate, so that's good. Um, I have a big announcement, but I'm not sure if it's official, if it's like official yet. So I'm gonna kind of like wait before I tell you guys. I'm pretty sure it's official, but yeah. So So the topic was on long distance relationships and meeting someone that you met online for the first time in person. So I've actually had um, an experience. I've met two people, I believe, in person, if not three, but I don't remember who the third one was. I feel like I've met third people, but I'm pretty sure most likely it was two. The first one was Gary. He was my online best friend. Things happened though. I started dating someone, and he was just being kind of disrespectful to him, and we ended up not talking. And then when me and Adil would break up, he did not want to talk to me because he thought that I was lying. When I told him that we broke up, so I was like, you know what? Like you've changed. I don't want to talk to you. Now that me and Adil are like officially like broken up, we did Skype like one time, but that was it. He's kind of moved on and he has like a new job and stuff, so he's not as free as he used to be. Um, I don't even think he lives in Auckland anymore. Like I feel like he moved somewhere else, probably in Christchurch, because he said he wanted to move to Christchurch, which is in New Zealand too. He didn't know that. He lives in New Zealand, but in New Zealand. Um, sorry, and yeah, and so I barely talk to Gary. I try to talk to him as much as I can, but it's like he's changed so much. It's just it drives me crazy. I feel like if I didn't date Adele, Gary would be the still the same cute, silly, funny Gary that can put a smile on my face. But because Adele kind of put him in his place, he's been different, and I don't know, it's different. I do talk to Adele, um, but we don't talk like that much, like because he used to have like a million phones, and now he has like one phone. And he actually iMessaged me because I have iMessage on my laptop. He iMessaged me and he was like, "Hey, erase all the numbers, but keep this one number because this is the number I have." And so I was like, "Okay." Um, I tried like FaceTime and stuff, but he doesn't really answer anymore. So I don't know if it's because he's at work or if he just doesn't want to talk to me. I mean, we actually talked. I think it was Sunday for about like not even 10 seconds, and then the connection went bad and he hung up and he never called me back. And I swear to God, I've never been so hurt in my life. Like when you seriously do that, I feel like you did on purpose because you can like go onto airplane mode and then your Wi-Fi goes bad and to the person on the other side, it's like reconnecting. And then finally when it hangs up, you take it off airplane mode and you don't answer the phone anymore. That's what I feel like he did, but he probably didn't do it. But it was just like really because like I texted him, I'm like, hey, what happened? And he never told me what happened. And I mean, he did text me on WhatsApp and was like, hey, sorry, I fell asleep. But it's like, when did you fall asleep? Because I called you the second that you hung up, and nobody falls asleep in 1 second. Like, um, so I guess I'll give us the big announcement now, even though I'm not sure if it's official yet. I feel like it is, but anyway, if you don't really know, I am currently in a relationship with a 24-year-old guy named Sandeep Deshpande. And don't judge me because he's 24. I know a lot of you guys are like, what? He's 24, that's so weird. But if you really think about it, it's not. I actually know like a 16-year-old it's dating a 24-year-old, and to me that's kind of weird because you're 16. I'm 18, I'm an adult, and he's an adult. So technically, it's not really weird. It's only weird if you're a minor. Like when I first met Raj was like 28, and 28, yeah, 28 or 27, one or two. And my parents kind of thought that it was weird that I was Skyping this, 28-year-old. But once they met Raj and they got to know Raj, they knew that Raj was like a cool guy and they accepted Raj. And so, and plus now that I'm 18, they can't really say anything because we're both adults. And I don't flash Raj. Like, I don't do that shit. I used to do that shit. Not with Raj, but I used to do that shit with other guys. I don't do that anymore just because I don't trust people. And when you flash them, you never know what they're doing on the side. They could be jacking off, or they could actually take a picture of you and put it online. And I don't want to be exposed just because not everyone knows me like that, and I want to keep it like that. I feel like it's just not anyone's business what I do when I'm not in school or I'm not at work. You know what I mean? Um, And the main reason why I stopped was because not just a deal, but a lot of people on Miko were saying, "Hey, you're that girl from that porn video." And I was like, "Wait, what? What video?" Every time I ask anyone, they're like, "It's on X videos," and they wouldn't tell me a name or nothing, but they would just tell me, "You're on X videos." And it got to my head. I was like, I don't want to be this girl on X videos because, especially because I want to be a mom. And I know that when you have kids and they become teenagers, that's one of the things that they do. They masturbate, they go on Pornhub and stuff. I don't want my daughter or son to go on Pornhub and see their mom at the age of 18 flashing people on Mule. No, that's not okay. Or anyone in that matter. What if, because I have cousins my age, I have cousins who are becoming teenagers that probably are in that phase right now, and I don't want them to see me on that. That's embarrassing to me. And I just don't want to be known like that. I did at first. I went through this phase, I think, because when my parents got divorced, it kind of went through my head as if, okay, my mom doesn't love me, she left me, she ruined our marriage, and it's hard to get attention from your parents when your parents are both kind of messed up from the divorce, and then they have new boyfriends and girlfriends. So I struggled for attention. So one of my things that I did for attention was talk to a lot of guys, and that's kind of I think where I got that whole thing from was, and because I loved when guys told me how beautiful I was because I didn't have parents who did that. They were too busy, signing papers and stuff, and so it was hard. And that was one thing that I don't think Adil kind of understands is that I don't have parents growing up, So this is kind of what I did for attention because my mom was never here. My dad was in bed, This is what I did, like, and he doesn't really understand that. And so, if you didn't know what I mean by my dad was in bed, my dad had a really bad weight problem, and it made him really sick, and he would just have to lay in bed and stuff. And so, yeah, and so yeah, I actually forgot what we were talking about. Is that hella bad? Oh, guys. So yeah, so talking to guys was kind of like my thing, and so it's not really my thing anymore. I do talk to guys, but not as many guys as I used to. My Skype list is like not even as bad as it used to be. I used to have guys on my list that I didn't even know existed. They would message me, and I would be like, "Who are you?" Like when I first met Adil, I thought he was some other guy because I had another guy named Adil. That's another thing. I had so many guys on my Skype that some of the guys had the same names. And so like I guess I had another guy named Adil on my Skype that was like sending me dick pics and stuff. So when he messaged me, I was like, "Who is this?" Like I didn't know it was him or not. But once it turned out to be him, we talked and stuff. And to be honest, like I'm so in love with Adil. Adil was the perfect guy. I blew it, and I know that he'll never forgive me and he'll never believe me. No matter how hard I try, he won't ever believe me. Which is why I moved on and I got some beat because I could sit here my whole life and try to please Adil, but I've learned that every time I try, it's not good enough for him, and I don't know what he wants. He won't tell me what he wants. So instead of sitting here and like shaping myself like clay for a girl, I'm gonna go and find someone who loves me for me because I'm just tired of it. Like I literally sit here and I cry because I will tell him like we actually got into a fight like a couple of nights before my trip to Disneyland. Something we were talking and all of a sudden the topic came up with me and some other guy. Oh, he asked me if I talked to any guys today. And then I told him just one guy, and he goes, "Yeah, right. I find that hard to believe." And you didn't fuck him and this and that. I'm like, I don't do that no more. Like you can literally go on Omegle and ask anyone. Like I don't do that anymore. I literally sit there and I tell them, I'm sorry, that's not me no more. Like that's not me. Like you know what I mean? And so then I'm like, but your sex drive was so amazing. Like what happened? I'm like, that's not me. Like that's not me. I don't do that anymore. And Adil would not believe me. Even if I recorded it and showed it to him, he would think that I edited it. Like it's it's so hard for Adil to believe in me Like it stresses me out to the point that I just want to kill myself. If I'm not good enough for Prince Charming, who am I good enough for? You know what I mean? Like it stresses me out. I lay in bed and I cry because I'll like turn the TV on and I'll see this cute couple and it reminded me of me and Adele because me and Adele we were the it couple. Me and Adele, I loved Adele. I loved being with Adele because I could talk to Adele every day, every second of the day. I looked forward to coming home from school because I would call Adele. My parents and my friends really weren't fond of Adele because Adele kind of had a little bit of an anger issue, and when he made him mad, he would blow up, and so he blew up on all of them, and so they just didn't like him. But one thing I did notice was that my friends that didn't like him, they were kind of the reason that he blew up. I had an experience where at my mom's house, Victoria and Alana were literally like talking shit towards Adele, saying this and that, and then getting mad at me when I wasn't defending them. And it's like, but you're starting it. I don't defend drama. Like, and like Alana was sitting there saying this, and that, when he wasn't even saying anything. And I finally up with him. I'm like, why are you saying that when he's not bugging you? Like, see what I'm saying? You're always doing that. And apparently, I was the bad guy for that. I don't know how, but I'm the bad guy for that. And um, Adele, he told me to Victoria wanted to talk to me, but she wanted to talk to me alone. And Adele was like, "You should sit on the call. I want to hear what she's saying, this and that." So I was like, "Fine." So I put him on the call. This is back when I had an iPhone. I put him on the call. You could actually lock the screen while you're on the call. So I locked the screen, and we're talking. And then he as texted me, and so my phone lit up, and she saw that as my call, and she goes, "Wow, can't believe you would lie to your own best friend just for your boyfriend." And she just like walked away and went outside, and I started crying and shit. I'm like, and then she had the nerve. This is what got me going. She had the nerve to text me and say either me or your boyfriend. And in my head, I was like, that's not a best friend. That's not because I would never do that to anyone. Like never. You never tell your best friend either me or your boyfriend because honestly, that means that you're not my best friend. And if you're gonna ask me that, I'm obviously gonna pick my boyfriend. Like because he would never ask me that. Your best friend or me. Like what? That's like fifth grade stuff, dude. Like what the hell? When she said that to me, I was like, wow. I literally started crying. My mom had a party, and I was like crying. I like was sitting in the corner of the dining table crying because like how can you ask your best friend that, dude? I have never like said anything to Victoria like that. All of her guy friends that she's dating, but there were some things I didn't like about them, but I never told it to her face. Like Amar, he was nice. He was a good guy. I liked him. But towards the end, when they started fighting, I kind of thought that it was pretty dumb, like what they were fighting about, and a lot of things that she was mad at him about were really dumb things. Like when she dumped him, he went and kissed another girl, and he's the bad guy for that. But it's like he dumped him, and I don't know, maybe I misheard her, but I was with her when she broke up with Amar, and she told me I'm breaking up with Amar, and she even told Amar I'm breaking up with you, and so I had the game on, and so for her to get mad at him for kissing a girl, you shouldn't like broken up with him. Like that's your fault. That's not his fault. Like Adil would do the same shit. He would break up with me to test me. He would break up with me to see if I would get with another guy. And it really pissed me off because that's not fair at all. You don't break up with someone and then tell them you can't get with another guy. Then don't break up with me. What is the point of breaking up? Like I never understood that. Adil would do that. He would break up with me and he'd be like, "Can't be with another guy. You have to prove it to me that you're not a cheater." But it's like, but I'm single. Like, what the hell? Who am I cheating on with when I'm single? Yes, the gamer, that's me. Um, anyway, I love Adele. Me and Adele, I wish that we were still together because, right now, my boyfriend, I don't know what his problem is. Like, his friend's going to India, and so he's been hanging out with his friend, and he hasn't been talking to me much. And I feel so lonely because like because it's just like it's hard, you know. And I see this. There's this one song that has this Indian guy that reminds me of my boyfriend, and this guy's like kissing this girl and fucking this girl, and it's like it's still just me and my boyfriend. I miss him so much, and not even a deal with answering my calls. It's like what the fuck? Like no one wants to talk to me, and it's miserable. Like like, the only two people that I talk to is Raj and Victoria, and Victoria's like mad at me right now. I don't even know why I didn't say anything. Like that's like my whole life. There's been so many people that are mad at me for like no fucking reason. Like this one girl named Jolene. I don't even know why she's mad at me. Like she got mad at me in like fourth grade, and then I would call her to ask her, and she would like tell her mom, and like her mom, her because I'm friends with her cousin, so her cousin would text me and be like, "Hey, what's your mom's number?" And I gave it to her, and they fucking used it against me. And her mom called my mom and my dad and was like, Elise, stop calling. If she calls again, we're gonna call the police and this and that. I'm like, are you joking, dude? Like what the fuck? Like her mom is the worst mom ever, dude. Because this girl is like a hoe. Like she posts a picture on Facebook wearing a miniskirt, freaking beer and shit. Like I mean, I do drink sometimes, not all the time. Like when I'm with friends, I'll drink. But like, I don't go on Facebook and post it. I'm not proud to be a drinker. When I'm 21, that's when I'll start posting it. But when you're fucking 18, 16 and shit like that, you don't post that shit. That's not. That just proves that you're a hoe, dude. When you post shit like that, like, I don't even do that, dude. And if you do like to post it, do it on like Snapchat where it goes away. Don't post it on fucking Facebook where it lasts forever. My dimple, another dimple is right here. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. I was gonna eat my cookies, but I don't know. They seem pretty burnt because I have this weird ass oven. I have my iPod. I brought my iPod to school because sometimes I like to FaceTime people in school and then my friends at me. I'm actually gonna call it girl and see if he answers. Oh my god, that reminds me. Adele had this one friend who always got on my nerves, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, like I loved all of Adele's friends. They were all nice to me, but we had this one friend that I guess did not like me. I guess maybe every time we fought, he like Adele would tell him, and so that's why he didn't like me. I don't know. But he always had a comment about me. Um, his girlfriend, like the girls over there, I just were let's just say the Muslim girls over there because a regular girl is not good. The Muslim girls over there in the UK like are deprived of technology. And this bitch, he told me she has like a flip phone. That's it, and she used it to only talk to him. And I guess because that's not me, like I'm a hoe. I don't know. Um, Because we got into a fight because Jazz, my ex, is a horny fucker. And I'm not showing my cleavage because I can get banned for that. So if you continue to ask me inappropriate questions, you will get removed from my channel. I'm just letting you know that right now, the gamer. Because that's really immature. I'm not showing my cleavage. I'm not doing that. Anyway. And so, like, one time, he actually, and supposedly, I guess he's a boxer, but somehow he's security. Um, there was actually two times that I had with him that I just wanted to fucking, like, his friend, so Jazz is a horny fucker, and Jazz would not leave me alone. And so I got in trouble for it because Jazz is the reason why I don't fuck with Jazz anymore is because he is like a snitch. I could date the guy and then fuck Jazz, and Jazz was fucking to the guy that we fucked. So then the guy knows, and then next thing you know, you're, you know, in drama because Jazz can't handle the fact that I don't love him anymore, that I have a new boyfriend. Like, he blackmails me all the time. He'll tell me, "Oh no, you're gonna do this here. I'm gonna message mom on Facebook," and it's like, what do you fucking want, dude? Like, I don't understand what he wants, and it gets on my fucking nerves, dude, because I have to like fucking beg on my fucking knees, dude. Like, he's becoming psycho. Like, he was never like that when we dated. Well, actually, he kind of was, but now he's like doing it really over the top, and it's annoying as fuck. And Jazz will blackmail me into doing all this stuff, and Adele just never really realized that. He'd be like, "Well, why don't you block him? I can block him, but he'll make another account." And eventually, you just get tired of blocking people. Like, I've had a guy block me. I've had blocked a guy 10 times before he stopped. Because he would make an account and say, "I saw you on Pornhub. Flash me or just going to do another video of you on Pornhub." Yeah, there was a guy that actually did that. So, after that experience, I was like, no. Anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. So, I guess Jazz told Adele or something like that, and so Adele was like yelling at me, "Why are you talking to Jazz?" and this and that, and his fucking boxer friend just brought himself into it, brought his little happy ass into it, and just started screaming and shouting and, "Oh, what the fuck is this Viber shit? What the fuck is this Facebook shit? What the fuck is this Snapchat? This and that." Just started fucking shouting and screaming and headache because his voice has a British accent, but it's like really deep, almost like an Irish type Scottish accent, but it's British and it's really deep. And so it gave me a fucking headache. And I literally told Gil, I'm like, "If you don't tell your friend, just shut up, I'm hanging up." And he goes, "If you hang up, we're done." And I'm like, "Well, then can you tell your friend to stop fucking screaming? It's giving me a headache." Seriously, because his friend literally like has anger issues. I don't know if that's how boxing works. I thought Gil has anger issues. No, his friend started fucking screaming and shouting, "What is this and that?" And then and there was another time I had with him. Um, they were in the car. I guess they were partners for security. I don't know. They were in the car going somewhere. Yes, I don't even know. And my mom had a party, and her ex boyfriend came over and like cooked a bunch of food, and brought a bunch of food over from the house that was already cooked by him, that he made and stuff. And I said, "Hey, what are you eating?" I said, "A bacon wrapped salad." But you can clearly see the bacon is not on the salad because I don't like bacon wrapped salad. I can eat a salad by itself. I don't need bacon. I gave bacon to Victoria. I was eating a salad. He goes, "Fucking, she's eating bacon." And I just wanted to fucking like, then that created drama because he just started screaming at that too. He started making a drama about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Like, your friend is really got on my nerves. Like, that's all he does is start stuff. And I actually saw him about like a month ago. He accidentally somehow called me instead of Adele. I don't know if my FaceTime is like hooked up. I don't know if his FaceTime is hooked up to my laptop or something or my iPod. I don't know what it was, but he called me, and I think my cousin answered or I answered, and he was like, "Did I call you?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like he was like, "Oh, okay, sorry, bye." I didn't know, but honestly, like I feel like you know, like I understand, that I don't know, I don't know what to say about it. It was just so like annoying. His voice gave me a fucking headache. I was like, dude, if you tell your friend to shut the fuck up, like I would hang up, and he would call me back. Like, why you hang up? Like your friend, dude. Like, what the fuck? My friends don't even do that shit. Dude, like Raj, okay, Raj could do that shit if you get him really fucking mad. But that's not the guy that Raj is. Raj like calms himself down and just stuff like that. In fact, Raj, I had an experience one time. My camera wasn't working because my Skype was like really glitching back then on my I think it was my Mac. Yeah, it was my Mac. And because I don't think I had a Windows here, so it was my Mac. Um, anyway, I was saying Jazz, and Jazz when whenever we got into a fight, Jazz would call me the same names that Bill called me. We got into a fight. He'd call me a bitch, this and that, somebody's bitch, and just names that females should not be called. And so I would cry. And Raj actually experienced one of the fights firsthand. I was on Skype with him. My camera was not working. I called him. Jazz called and was like, "Can you talk?" And I'm like, "Why?" Because I'm a bitch. And as I'm saying this, I'm crying. And I could see Raj's chest. He was getting mad. He was breathing harder and harder. And he was like, "I will screw him." And he was like, "Don't cry, Lisa." He got really fucking mad, dude. And I mean, Raj is like a brother to me. So when I saw that, I was like, I finally have someone that I can just tell everything to. Like, um, it is 10:30. I don't know how much longer I can talk. I think I'm just gonna go to bed because I'm really tired. And and you guys don't fucking message me and ask me to flash and shit. I don't do that shit. Hi. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go because I'm tired. Thank you guys for watching my video, and please stay tuned for the big announcement. Um, once I know for sure it's official, I will tell all of you guys, but I don't know if it's official yet. So, yeah. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching the live streams. Add me on both our channels. I'm always a con. One has a Moonstruck Con profile picture. One's a Vantage one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. You'll find it. You'll find it. Bye, guys. I'm tired.